This is going to be part 15 of the All Skills tutorial. This is going up through Herrah, going through the Deepness dark rooms along the way. So last time we picked up Howling Wraiths after Great Slash, and we end up in the Overgrown Mound. As soon as you pick it up, you're going to dash over, charging a Nail Art along the way, once again using Cyclone Slash to break that wall quickly. As you exit, you can charge Nail Art once again. It's dark here right now because of debug mod, but there's a breakable wall right here that we need to break. So as you exit, charge your Cyclone Slash. I'm going to show that here. And then, hold on, it's not charging. Then dash over and use Cyclone Slash to break the wall, as normal. As soon as you break it and fall down here, you're going to hold down your Nail Art again, dash over, and then do a lever skip on this door. There's another wall cling storage you can do here if you'd like, but you can either use Great Slash or Dash Slash to lever skip this door, and then you're going to head down here. As you enter, dash, dash. If this enemy is down here, you can pogo off of it and continue. If it's here, you just want to dash and then wings up to here. The spikes of this enemy on this patch can't actually hurt you, so you have essentially no worries as long as you don't plow directly into it. As you enter this room, cancel your dash before you hit this enemy. Come over here and inventory drop to the bottom. After that, Crystal Heart into this upcoming arena. So in this arena, there's 2 waves, and you're going to insta-kill both of them with Shade Soul. So I'm only going to go over this once. It's pretty simple. You're going to cancel your Crystal Heart, so you're on this platform. Kill that first one, and then end up over here on the wall somewhere. I typically like to stand by the gate. Then 2 of the Petras are going to spawn, so just jump up and shoot a Shade Soul, killing both of them. And then that's the arena already. After that, you're going to drop down to here. Now, there's 2 different things you can do here. There's a very advanced strategy and then just the simple strategy. So we're going to do a little bit of a warp using the Thorns. Not a major glitch warp, but just a hazard respawn. So the beginner strat is, as you're falling down, you're going to dash over, land on the platform, and just walk off. As you can see, that respawns you down here right by the lever. The advanced strategy is the Queen's Garden underplat, which is the same thing. You're going to land in the same spot, but you do it by falling and dashing under that platform there. The way I line this up is I position myself so that the right side of the knight is lined up with the very edge of the thorns. So I do roughly that, then dash under and end up respawning here again. It's very risky and only saves a little bit of time, but I wanted to mention it. As you respawn, hit the lever and hold down your attack button to charge a Nail Art. Then this is a little bit tight. If you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to go for it, but jump, dash, wings up here. If that feels weird, you can just dash over here and come up as normal. But generally what you want to do is jump, dash, wings, and then use Great Slash to double hit this. That just means you can come up here like that and continue on as normal. So you're going to have maximum 4 health at this part. You dash over here. This is an inventory drop above Thorns. However, you can cancel it as early as you'd like to make sure you don't hit them. So you line up on that wall, then fall, and you can get a hit on this moss creep as you go through. As we make our way to Deepness, we want to try our best to fill up our soul. So mainly what this next room is soul collection. You're going to fly through here, cancel on this platform, and then try to get hits where you can. And then obviously dashing to avoid hits as much as possible. You can either crystal dash or dash to exit the room. If you are really low on health, you can dream nail these enemies and heal here. Alternatively, also, if you're still missing soul, you can hit them for the rest of it. Once again, their spikes can't hit you, so there's no risk at all. Once you get here, fall down, dash, head up here. And then for this next part, you want to fall right, left, and then once you reach these spikes here, you want to, if you're really confident about it, you want to get essentially right in the spikes so you can line up your inventory drop all the way to the bottom. If you're uncomfortable, however, you can just land on the little platform down here. So as you fall down, you land, fall in between, and then line yourself on that wall. Either way, you need to inventory drop to the bottom here. Now, here we are at the Deepness dark rooms. So this is the other case of dark rooms in the run other than the Crystal Peak dark room. And these are 3 rooms in a row, so a bit more extensive. However, if you use the correct strategies, you should be able to get through no problem. So I'm going to go over a beginner strategy first, and then I'll show a bit of an advanced strategy. So as you enter, you're going to fall, break open this plank, and then inventory drop down. As you land, there's going to be one of those large spiders that spawn. You can do an up slash here in order to avoid getting hit, and then fall down and around. It's still close by, so I'm just going to kill it real quick. If you're uncomfortable with this dark room, you can kill these spiders first. But yeah, you go around and fall here, break this plank, and then fall off this ledge. From here, you can do a jump dash, and you clear over these 2 spikes. So as you can see, I'm just holding forward for a tiny bit and getting over these spikes here. Once you reach, or once you get past the second one, you want to dash until you catch the wall and inventory drop to the bottom. Once you reach this point, you're at this little exit here, so you jump up, inventory drop again, and then finally, once you're here, you can dash and do a descending dart, which will kill the little spider here and allow you to dash off and hold right. There's little spikes there, so try your best to avoid those, but just dash off, hold left for a little bit, and then hold right. So let's go over the beginner strategy once again. You're going to enter, break this plank, inventory drop, up slash if the spider's there, break this plank and fall, do little jump dashes, jump, inventory drop, dash, descending dart. Then just dash off and fall into the load zone. It'll take a little bit of practice, but you'll find that it's overall not that bad. I'm now going to go over the advanced strat. So the differences between this and the beginner strat, it's just a minor time save, roughly 1 second, is that it uses more dashes rather than just inventory drops. So it's a bit more muscle memory of when to dash in the dark. And secondly, it uses an inventory drop at the end rather than a descending dark. So this means you will save some soul to exit Beast Den a little bit faster later. And secondly, it means you need to be fast enough so that you're on the right cycle to not get hit by the spider. So it should look something like this. I'm just going to show it once. The beginning is roughly the same. You're going to pogo off of these spikes, dash into this corridor, and then there's the inventory drop at the end. As you inventory drop at the end, as you land, you need to do a little hop and then dash, because the spider can be on your left or on your right. And if it's on the left, like it was there, that little hop is necessary to dash over without getting hit. And that's the advanced strat. As you enter this room, you just want to let yourself fall, and then you're going to hold left and dash, dash directly onto this platform. If you see yourself falling, try to use wings to save yourself, but it's pretty simple. Just dash, dash. You're going to Crystal Heart into the next room. As you enter the room, you should see this gap here. If you go too far, you're going to spawn a spider, so if you're unsure, try to end your Crystal Dash earlier rather than later. But you should start seeing this like gap in this wall area. So if you end a little bit early, you can continue until you see it. After that, it's 2 wall jumps, then dash over, 1 wall jump, and then you can hold left, right, and then that floor will break immediately as you enter this area. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get back up. So as you walk down, once you see this lip, immediately dash left to avoid falling onto those spikes. Then you can continue along until you see the floor end, and there are actually some spikes down there. There's also a spider crawling up and down on the right wall here. So the way to get through here is you jump dash, and then do a neutral jump off the wall in order to get close enough so that you can wall jump the next wall. So you dash, neutral jump, and then wings. Sometimes that spider can be in your way, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it, but just try to avoid dunking into the spikes that are to the right here. So if you do that neutral jump, you should be able to land on this wall no problem, and then climb up. Once you're here, continue, let this floor break, and then walk off and do a crystal dash on this wall. Unless you do it really early, you're never going to be too high, and you should be fine. Make sure you land on that wall, however, because there are spikes below, which will reset you to the beginning of the room. And then once you do that crystal dash, you should be here. If any of those explanations were iffy or you don't feel like they helped you enough, Emre also has a great dark deepness tutorial on YouTube, so you can look up that if you'd prefer her explaining it to you. As you enter this room, you're going to be crystal dashing, cancel it, and wings here. If you fall here, it's pretty much run killing. You'll have to find your way out in the dark through the bottom of that deep nest room. So just do your best to not miss this wings here. And then after that, you can just climb up to Beast Den here. As you enter, do a crystal dash. As you cancel it over on this side, start charging a nail art. So there's a little secret shortcut that we use. I'm sure most of you have already seen it probably. It's not complicated to get into. You just dash over and then wings at this proper spot. After that, dash over, use your Cyclone Slash. There's a couple strategies for climbing up this wall here that people use. Typically, you're going to jump up like this. So you're going to wall jump off of this wall and then eventually dash over to the right side. So the one that the current world record holder uses is like this, going off of that background object and then climbing up like that. A way that I believe is slightly faster, is a bit tight, and that's just climbing up the right side like this. And then you can continue, and there's one devout that you have to kill up ahead. The way we're going to do that is to do a descending dark right in its face and then shoot a Shade Soul. So descending dark, Shade Soul. The descending dark gives you enough invincibility frames that you don't need to worry about anything the devout does. The only bit of RNG here is if, as you run into its face, so you don't actually damage tank there, I just accidentally dashed into it. But as you walk up to it, if you descending dark, it can walk away from you, which will prevent it getting hit by one of the hits. If that happens, shoot Shade Soul anyways, and then it'll take 2 more nail hits to kill it. Either way, if you did the fast strat, you should still have 3 hits of soul left. If not, you should have none left. From here, we are going to come over, Dreamnail Herrah, and then kill Herrah the same way we did the other 2 Dreamers. So we do our 10 hits, absorb the Dreamer, and then we are going to wake up here in the next video, which is going over Shade Soul and Abyss Shriek.